Happy Halloween, everybody. Friday the 31st of October. Thought I'll do a wee video of this job that I'm at. I'll just come back and forward with it. I just had this living room decorated. I was here 3 days ago. And the young lad was here decorating on. He was getting all this wall prepped and it's well been repapered. Lovely job. Brilliant job. Got 2 lights to go up there to replace. This telly is going on this wall with some panelling. So starting off with getting the bracket on the wall that the customer's just left. Decided on the height of the TV. So I'm relying on there being stud work at the back of here to take the support of the TV. They've had the radiator here, radiator pipes in there, and they're running up the wall. So they're in about this area here. You can see there's like a seam here. So there's a seam of the plasterboard. So there's a beam. I think they're 400 apart, so I might have to rip the section out and put some stud work in there. And the socket will come up, probably just up behind it somewhere. And we're going to tap off this one, and I'll probably put a fuse spur in there so they can turn the TV on and off as they need. Okay, bring you back to be well once I've assessed what we're doing. Good morning, it's Friday, let's do this. Stud finder. Beep 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 beep. Not a kind of stud. There we go. There's one there. Come on. Eek. There's one there. Your distance apart. Let me mark this off. Okay, we've got the hole cut out for the socket at the right height, 100mm above the telly. Perfect, right in there. Now, good job, I just take my time because there we have the radiator pipes. Voila! I can just see a stud in there. Oh, let me turn the camera around. You see this stud? Put my light on, hold on. Right, there we are. There's a stud. One there is indicated with these marks. There's that one way over there. I have to remark this one. Where are the pipes going in about? Oh, look at that, we've got that down there as well. The pipes go down. Let's just see where that is. I'll need to cut that. I can fish it in the back. When I get I get the cable down to there at some point. You always run in zones, I can't just go diagonal, you're not allowed. So I have to do in zones, so I have to go from there down, then across. So I think I'll put the fuse spur there, because I think the panelling comes to roughly there. So I don't think I'm going to get away with a dual box, it will come onto the panelling, so I'll be as well just putting the fuse spur here. So I'll just fish across. Doesn't matter if I rip into the wall, it's getting covered. Nice one, right. So we've got that one there, let's just hunt for that one. Get the stud finder on the go again. Yeah, right, we're on wood. Where is he? He's right there. There's a stud right there. So I'm going to cut the section out to get some form of wood behind it to take the weight of the TV. I can't just do it that way. Unfortunately not. Turn that light off. Come back a wee bit. Yeah. So at least I'm going to take the section out. I'm just got to watch for dust now. Dust. If you can get a couple lengths of CLS timber down in there, just scoot onto that. That might work. Once I've got that one there, this one here is in line with that one, so the bottom one will be the same. It's just this side. I might just do that. That could be doable. I think we'll get the cable fished in first. I'll get my box cut out there for the spar. Get that socket off, see if I can get across there. I'll hate to jump across this one here. And hopefully straight run to there. Any more after this? Another one there. Could be one there. Yeah. Okay, so we're picking up bogus signals. Could be the cables, could be running up the way. But it's a concrete floor, so aye, the cables will be running up. Okay, get the socket off and see what we're doing. I'm going to hit to turn the power off. Unfortunately, it contains the Wi-Fi. Oops. Once you get my extension lead and plug it to upstairs, and then I can turn the downstairs off and they've still got use of it. Right, I'll do that. Okay, what have we got? Kitchen sockets, upstairs sockets. I know that one, I had that one off the other day. Downstairs. I could put the Wi-Fi in the kitchen. That's what I'll do. What time it'll take. Okay, I've done just that, plugged into the kitchen. I'm just going to see if I've turned these ones off. See, it does what it says in the tin. Put the light back on. Kitchens. I don't want the kitchen, I want it downstairs. It looks like that. We are off. Perfect. Let's see if the kitchen one's still on. No idea. I'm going to test it, plug it in. I'll keep the piece of this, it's all got Wi-Fi, get what I mean? Imagine this is on the same circuit, it should be. It should still be on. It is. Perfect. Right, let's get that socket off and see what we're up against. Right, I'll cut that box out with a fuse spar. Just put my rods in, going to see if we can do a bit of fishing. And we'll get this off and see what we're up against. Okay, got that socket off. And then see if I can get through here. That's not going to work. Decided about to push my button there and turn my phone off. Right, what the hell is that? That's the pipes. Looks like it. Or just scrap. That's for the radiator on the other side. Okay, so we've got a pipe low level here. This is fine. And they say less timbers are probably supporting the radiator, I would guess. Okay. So we don't need to disturb that, we'll just jump this side of it, so I need to cut around here. And obviously there's going to be another one there. Maybe that side of the timber. Okay. Oh, look at that. There she is. That was a swing away from my fingers, but there we go. Come on in, there we go. Nice one, right. What means to get the cable up there, we'll get that hooked on, pull through up there, and a wee tidy up. Then we'll see what we're getting with down behind there. I done it way upstairs, I had to just cut, well, that's about 600 that width. Yeah, nearly 800. So let's see, this one's going to be supported here, so that's going to be fine. It's going to be right into the joist. This one, the joist is over here. As long as I get something in the top ones, the plasterboard fixings in here, proper ones, it should be alright. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, hooked on, let's pull it up. Let's get some slack. Give me some slack. Shouldn't be far away. Okay, coming up to here. Got that getting in there. There you go. There we are. All the way, all the way. Go again at the bottom, but there we go. We got it. You got it. Right, get that cable across there now. Okay, we've had a wee tidy up. Bit of foam into the bits there, we'll just let it go off. It's got plenty of time. My old method in locating boxes. You've seen this before? Have you seen my other videos where I do it? I'm putting paneling over here, I'm going to cut that out and put the boxes into the paneling, because if they ever need to come out again, then easy to do. Whereas if they're behind the paneling, well, you can't get to them. So all you do, obviously line it up, the green laser, and just beam it across to somewhere. In this case, pane of glass. Now I need to get this line here marked in here. Alright, double. Double there. Just move this round now to that side. And of course I watch the flash because it's squinting now. Let's grab the rough. Let's go now. I need to make sure the top line matches up with the bit in the pane of glass. That's there. This one brought in a wee bit just to there. That's pretty good. That should still line up with the mark on the pane of glass. It does. So mark that down here. I'll just check the boxes fit inside the two lines. Bang on. So we've got the left and right. We need to come down now. The bottom line. We come down too far. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, we need another bit of masking tape. Put this on. Hopefully it doesn't take the paint off. There. So with that one, that's 2 reference points. As long as no one comes along and peels them off. Right, with the bottom one to do. Right, that's that all marked out. Double marks are there. Is that what I want to go with the other one? So meshes to self and spur. That's in line with them. And we've got the marks in the door there. Those top ones. Right. Next on the agenda, get a timber cut and get it in here. Just screw through here just to get a HUD. Hopefully I can get a decent size of timber in there. The ones are pretty thick, so we'll squeeze one in there. Get my hand down and just screw it. We'll try it. Okay. Pretty damn good. Right, we've got our mark set up as well. Marked over my brackets going. I managed to get 2 bits of timber behind there at 250, so from there to there, so I can catch these two, catch these two, and obviously I've got this one here as well. So I know that's the box is the centre, so I went up with this line. That's where we're going. Like I say, we'll go top and bottom there, and we'll go probably top and bottom there. Ample, it's not going anywhere. And that's all the holes that they give you anyway, so that's it. Okay, ideal. Right, I think we'll look at maybe getting some paneling and get it in here, get it cut. Get it in here, it's obviously going just above the skirting. Just one of the, I don't know, maybe putting screws into anything. Just get the paneling cut to the height there, just like doing the wet wall yesterday at the bungalow. Back to that tomorrow. Oh, hopefully get all this done today, that'd be amazing. Get this cable in here, hope it doesn't drop down. Please don't drop down. Stay where you are, cable. Thank you very much. Get this one in as well. In fact, I should have done that first. Get this in here. That's that foam more or less just went off. That trim back. Right. Get this cable back now. So just make sure it doesn't fall down. You can sit on top of that wood right in there. Perfect. I don't know if you can see the timbers that I put in there. Let me put the flash on. Yeah, 2 timbers. Perfect. Nice one. And we're away from the pipes, I think. The pipes are right there. So we're going to be going through that joist, which is right here. So all happening today, I'm pushing all different buttons. Different Friday. Right, I need to get my big knife, cut that. I say get the panel into the garage and get it cut, get it up, see what it looks like, get the next 2 up. It's only 3 panels. And then the bracket on, sockets on. Then I've got these lights to change as well. I think that's it. Oh aye, because that's the title's going on, I've got to change the bracket at the back of that. And there's a TV upstairs I've got to swap over as well. Right, crack on. Okay, got all that cut off there. Give it a little wipe down. You got to watch what you do. This was just painted 3 days ago. I was here when the decorator was doing it and I was doing upstairs ones. I'll show you something else. There's a radiator that the pipes go to. Isn't it amazing? I'm doing this for a telly on the wall. Wouldn't it be funny if the first programme they watch is their own one? It won't, because I won't have the Z8 tonight, but they will see it. So this is it's acoustic panel. I've never used this before. I'm interested to see what it cuts like with a saw. It's a fine tooth saw, you know. I just changed that blade yesterday. I was cutting the wet wall. Yeah, give it a shot. Don't know. That's probably going to be the best way to cut it, I think. Try it. I think I'll try a wee bit up here first and see what it's like. Fuck aye, effortless, no bother. Piece of cake, right. Rip this out, take it in, have a look. Okay, number 1 on. There we go. One problem I have is I don't have black screws, so I've just used panhead screws now. They come with these wee spirals. I've put them in and stuck it on as well, so that's pretty solid, like. We have a weight to them, but nah, they're alright. Right, get number 2 cut, get him in here, 3 cut, and then cut out the box. I'm doing well. What time is it? It is, where's the time? 23 minutes past 11. Perfect, right, get this one cut. Okay, just been a shoe fix and got some pigtails. Put this up on it, cut it, put it up flat, screwed it on, find out where all the screw holes are, take it back off, put the pigtail receivers in, if you like, raw plugs. I'm going to offer this up now, wee splatty adhesive in the back, belts and braces and all that. Let's get it up. Yo, there we go, we have the panelling up. Nice one. Looks really good. Smart as ever. Nice. I've just had to use the pigtail screws, but I've got a black grout pen in the car and I'll just go over all these screws with a pen. Just camouflage them all. Next we'll get the socket carved out, the fuse spur carved out, get it all wired and then we can get the bracket on. Then we'll move on to the lights. Yes. Right, let's crack on. Okay, going by the marks we had on the wall, on the door, sorry. That is for the TV bracket, that one there. Top holes of the TV bracket, we've written on it. But that was the top of the box, bottom of the box. Top of the box, top of the box, bottom of the box. Like that, bang in the middle. Look. Right, let's get it cut out. Honestly, I'm going to put a lottery ticket on tonight. Bang on, fucking money. I've got the one down there today as well. Okay. Got the socket on, fuse spur wired up, hooked in, turned on. Bracket now, bang in the middle. fucking pretty good, like, pretty damn fucking good. Maybe it just needs to go to the left a wee bit. But I'm into the bits of wood I put in earlier on. That's fucking not going anywhere. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful. What a good result. Perfect. Nice one. I'll just shift it this way just a touch. Job done. There we are. I'll get a couple of pictures of that while I'm here. Beautiful. You can't get any more level than that. Got it bang on. Everything worked out as just as I was hoping it would. Everything was just spot on. It was 100%. There's a slight tilt to that bracket. It's not the best brackets, but I'll get them by. They need to get other ones. But it'll do, and it ain't going nowhere. Fuse spark all wired in. Let's see how to get the black grip pen and go over the screws. I'll go and do that now. Then turn my attention to them. When they're done, we've got one TV up in the bedroom to do, and then that's it. Swap it over, and we're done. Nice one. And unfortunately I can't get the telly to work because the remote controls don't get the batteries on it. And I don't know how you turn these on. It's Samsung too. Don't know what you do here. Don't know if there's any actual physical buttons you can press on it. Don't think there is. Right, what's on the TV? Not very much. Mind you, it's just a new location for watching rubbish. Anyway, watching my handyman channel. There you go. That's what it's all about. Right, see you in a bit. Oh, my mistake. There's a wee button underneath you can press. There we go. TV's working like a dream. Yes, we're level. Oh, and I've lost my level. Oh, don't do this. Oh, it's like an LED light in the back of it, look. Cool. Right, see you in a bit. Check it out. See if you can find the screws. Can he? You know why? I use my grip pen. Where is it? One of these. Amazon. Screwfix sell the white ones and the anthracite grey ones. They don't sell the black ones. Oh. Spot one right there. Check it out. I'm looking. There you go. Just like that. Gone. Invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. Brilliant. Gone. I can't even see it now. I didn't even care what I've done. Amazing. Brilliant. Right. That's that done. Now, time to get lights before it gets dark. Okay. Can't put these up because I need to get hooks. Yeah. I need to get bloody hooks. I just noticed there's a bit of timber there and there's not a bit of timber there. I'm going to bring my ladders in to see this and I can get a hook to. They're not heavy lights, but I just want to see what's there. Well, no timber up there, so I'll have to get one of the the plasterboard fixing hooks. Because this is designed for that kind of scenario. If you've ever dealt with this before, it's one of those things that needs to be hooked up. Okay troops, that's it. That's us done for the day. Looking not bad at all. Quite good that. First time I've actually fitted it. Not too bad at all, not too shabby, not too shabby. Right, I need to get hooks for these lights. Hooks I need to go up there and then just hang from them, as I explained earlier on, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm back at King Horn tomorrow, so I'll have to come here in the afternoon. That's it, we're out of here. Catch you later on. Like I said, Decorator was here earlier on. I can't mind the guy's name, but he's done a cracking job. Beautiful. Guy's good at wallpapering. He's done all the painting as well. Fair play to him. I met him the other day, 3 days ago, when I was here doing the tellies up in the bedroom. Nice one. Hey guys, catch you later on. And I know there's another thing I'll come in here tomorrow to do. Hang that. That is going up there somewhere. So still got that to look forward to. So we're out of here. It's Friday. Home time. 4 o'clock. Bye bye.